The station was empty. A cold wind swept the platform as Maya pulled her coat tighter. The only sound was the hum of a flickering light above the tracks. She checked her watch. Her train was due any minute. The city felt strange tonight, holding its breath. Maya stood alone under the weak yellow light, breath fogging in the air. The digital board read, "Midnight Express to Northwood." A faint rumble grew louder. A single bright light cut through the darkness. The train screeched to a halt, doors hissing open. Maya stepped inside, leaving the cold and silence behind. The carriage was empty, rows of vacant seats under harsh clinical lights. The train pulled away, the lonely platform vanishing into the night. She was alone now, moving through darkness on a silent, empty train. The doors closed with a soft thud, sealing her in. Maya took a deep breath and walked down the aisle. The world outside disappeared. Only the train, the night, and her. The journey had begun. Maya walked through the empty carriage, boots echoing softly. She chose a seat by the window, placing her bag beside her. Outside, city lights faded to distant stars, then vanished into blackness. The train became a bubble of light in endless night. She put on her headphones, music filling the silence. Leaning against the cool glass, she closed her eyes, imagining home. The rhythm of the train soothed her. She opened her eyes, catching her reflection in the dark window. Her tired face stared back, framed by the void outside. The world beyond was gone, just her and her reflection. The train sped up, wheels clicking beneath her music. She watched herself in the glass, repeating, "Nothing to be afraid of." The landscape was a blur of darkness. No lights, no towns. Maya drifted in thought, music her only company. Her reflection moved with her, a silent twin. Sleep tugged at her eyelids. Maybe she could rest for a little while. Something felt wrong. Maya blinked. Her reflection blinked late. She tested it again. This time, the reflection didn't blink at all. It just stared, eyes wide. She tried to ignore it, blaming the moving train. But the unease grew. Suddenly, the reflection smiled. A slow, unnatural grin. Maya's lips were pressed tight. She wasn't smiling. Her heart pounded as the reflection raised a hand and waved. Maya's hands stayed clenched in her lap. The music faded into the background, replaced by her racing pulse. She tore off her headphones. Silence rushed in. The reflection's smile faded, replaced by fear. Behind it, a shadow appeared. A tall, faceless figure. The reflection looked terrified, glancing at the shadow, then at Maya. The lights in the carriage dimmed, darkness pressing in. Maya stared, frozen, as her reflection's eyes widened in terror. Something else was on the train. Maya's blood ran cold. The shadow in the reflection had stood right behind her. She spun around. Nothing there, just empty seats. Heart pounding, she turned back to the window. Her reflection was gone. Only the black glass stared back. Panic seized her. She was a ghost, a passenger with no reflection. The train kept moving, indifferent to her fear. Suddenly, the train jolted to a violent stop. Maya was thrown forward. The world went silent. The train sat in a tunnel. Outside, pure blackness. The lights died, plunging her into total darkness. She couldn't see, couldn't breathe. A cold breath touched her neck. A whisper in her ear. "You shouldn't have looked back." The darkness was no longer empty.